Welcome to the Hilton Head Living Podcast. I am your host, OT Gibbons. Our mission with all of our content is to make sure you get the most out of your time in Hilton Head. All the best places to go, all the biggest events going, everything you need to know to get the most out of your time on the island. I'm joined as always by the star of our content, my beautiful wife and co-host, Jessica Gibbons. How you doing, Jess?
Hi.
All right, in this week's episode of the podcast, we're going to be talking about things to do this weekend in Hilton Head Island. We're going to be talking about our favorite new thing that we tried. And as always, we're going to be answering the people. So with that, Jess, why don't you let the people what's going on this weekend?
Well, it's Memorial Day weekend.
That's crazy.
It's already here. It's now the on season for Hilton Head. Now moving forward till Labor Day weekend. Gets a little more crowded, but that's okay. We're used to it. I don't think it's really that bad, do you?
No, I haven't been here, so I have no idea. So
No, it hasn't. Yeah, I was saying like last summer.
no, it hasn't gotten bad yet. It hasn't gotten quite to what it was like last summer, so we'll see.
And really, I've heard too that we heard from the restaurants, remember, and I've heard from people that have rentals here that it's not as crowded as it was during COVID. So I guess because people can now kind of travel abroad or travel a little bit further away, that's not as crowded here. So
Take that for what it's worth.
we need the tourism to get through the rest of the year too. You know, it helps the local businesses to get through their whole year to the end of the year. So I think it's a good thing. It's just, if you go to any beach town during the summer, it's crowded. So, But anyways, so for Memorial Day weekend, so a lot of the restaurants, it's live music basically every day at all the restaurants moving forward. I know some places have drink specials, but there isn't like a ton going on just because there is so many people here. There will be the annual art festival at the Shelter Cove Marina, hosted by the Nash Gallery, the 24th to the 26th. So Friday and Saturday, it will be from 10 to 6, and on Sunday, it'll be 10 to 4. It's a free event, and there's going to be a ton of great art, live music, and food. So go check it out. And then also the 25th to the 26th is the Harbor Fest is back at the Shelter Cove Marina also. I'm not sure if there's going to be fireworks. I don't think those start until June 4th, Tuesday. So fireworks are Tuesdays through the summer. We'll bring you more information on that. But Shannon Tanner and Cappy the Clown are starting their concerts. So he'll do concerts starting at 6:30 and 8. It's so much fun, especially for kids. We've seen it. Adults, kids, singing along, dancing, a lot of fun. They have this little train that goes around the marina that kids can ride. It's a lot of fun. They have face painting, balloon art. So you need something to do with the kids?
Seas. Like, what is the thing where they just pour the food dye into, like, the ice that tastes like it? What are those things called again?
Oh, yeah. Shaved ice?
Yeah, is that what it is?
I think.
Yeah, they have, like, all that stuff. Everything that you'd have at, like, it's a really, really good.
They had a glow-in-the-dark stuff for kids. You know, of course, a bunch of stuff for you to purchase.
Yeah.
And then Caligny Plaza is starting their summer concert series this weekend. So every day, 7 days a week, they'll be having concerts at 6:30 and 8 p.m. It's great. It's right in the middle of Caligny Plaza. They have a ton of a little, what would you call them? The little standalone.
Oh, the like pop-up shops almost, but like not quite.
Yeah, they're always there.
Always there. It's like they have like there's like a bunch of cheap sunglass ones, and then there's like what is that? There's like the Mexican dessert one that
churros.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of those.
Yeah, there's
out that are really fun.
There's like temporary tattoos, hair braiding. They're just little standalone little cart kind of things. But it's right in there. There's benches. Kids can just run around. It's a great place to take the kids, let them burn off some energy, dance around, sing around. A lot of fun. On the 24th, there's a disco party with the Disco Technics at the Fred Astaire Dancing Company. It'll be professional dancing, line dancing, drinks, and apps. So you can check out their Instagram page, our website for more information and tickets. Also on the 24th is the original Gullah Festival of South Carolina. It's going to be at the Beaufort Waterfront. There'll be storytelling, dancing, live music with food and an arts market, and it's from 10 to 6 p.m. Sounds like that will be a great time, a lot of fun. And lastly, the Tiki Hut is finally reopening, everybody's favorite beach bar. It's been closed for renovation since, I think, the fall, I want to say. So they've built a brand new pavilion of the actual Tiki Hut, and then they also have another new just stage. So that's out on the beach area, it looks like, and so therefore there'll be lots of new performances there. They're having a grand reopening on the 30th, so we'll give you more information about that on next week's podcast. But so, woohoo, Memorial Day weekend.
I'm impressed. I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to do it. I wonder how much of it's actually done.
Well, I guess we have to go and see.
If it's a grand, I guess it's a grand reopening. Must be most of it, but that's crazy because just a month ago was, I don't know. It's awesome. It's awesome that they're done. I'm very happy they're done. We need it back. It's a great,
It's an establishment everybody knows and loves, and it's great for live music, for dancing around, and right on the beach.
Yep. All right, so let's talk about our favorite new thing that we tried last week. I have been of little use on this subject because I've been sick and I've been traveling for work of late. So, Jess, you're kind of carrying this on this one. What was your favorite new thing you tried last week?
Well, technically last week, we were both sick. Both had medical testing going on, not related to the sickness already scheduled. And you had to then travel back too. Luckily, we both got antibiotics, but it did take a little while to recover. But the weekend before I got sick, you were already starting to not feel great. But I went to Cafe Al Dente for dinner with your parents and your brother-in-law's wife, Bree, and it was delicious. It's also where I had the ladies' brunch at. So I'd had like a little taste of, I think there was a shrimp dish, but everything we got was delicious. I got the chicken Milanese, and it was so good. And I'm not a big Italian person either. Don't hate on it, but it was really good. The chicken was cooked perfectly, and the bread that came out, the garlic Italian bread, was in vodka sauce, which is brilliant and delicious. I dipped everything in the vodka. I dipped my chicken in the vodka sauce. It was good on its own, and then it was amazing in the vodka sauce. So good. I even then brought you home dinner of the chicken parm, which was good too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I even still had some of that too, even though I was full, because it was so good.
Yes, you did.
And we had dessert. The lemon cake was so good too. So highly recommended. It's in Coligny Plaza, kind of in the back corner. It's where Vine used to be. Go check it out. It's delicious.
Right next to another one of our favorite spots in the world, Sweet Al's Donuts.
Yeah.
Shout out Sweet Al's as well. They're both great spots. Just throw an extra one in there. Go check them both out. Al Dente, Sweet Al's. We love both. I am not eating that. Well, I ate a little bit of food from Al Dente, but I'm very much looking forward to getting to go the next time. So, love it.
Yeah, we'll have to go for a little date night. It is a smaller restaurant, so make sure you make a reservation. There's some outdoor seating too. It's just super cute and cozy too. So you definitely need to go with me for a date.
So it's time to answer the people, and the question we've been getting asked the most often lately with the weather warming up is, what activities are there to do on the water? So Jess?
So there's obviously so many things to do. So I'm just naming a few, and a few of the companies. Don't come at me. And some of these it's mainly what I've had experience with too. One of my goals for this summer is to be out on the water more. So hopefully throughout the summer, I can come back to you with some new fun experiences. I am waiting for your sister to move down here very shortly because, as you guys know, OT doesn't do the water, even though we're on the island. He doesn't really do the water, so.
Nope.
So luckily, I've made some friends that will go on the water with me, and now your family is down here, so I now have some people to do the water stuff with, which I'm so excited about. So recently, I went on a native sun boat adventure. I went on a native sun adventure boat excursion. So much fun. It goes out of the Shelter Cove Marina, and it's about a 4-hour boat trip, and you can kind of pick and choose what you want to do. So you can do fishing. We went shark tooth hunting. We went to about 3 different beaches. Very cool. Great activity for the kids. Captain O'Brien is so passionate and enthusiastic about what he's doing. It's very contagious, and you'll have a great time. He's wonderful with kids. He's really good at spotting the shark's teeth. At first, you're like, I don't see any. And then you start to kind of pick it up, and you can find, I found a couple on my own. So that was exciting. We went to Shell Island. We found these huge conch shells. We did a pit stop in Defusky. So there's like Bird Island we didn't get to, but so much stuff you can do. Visit their Instagram website. They also have this cool tiki boat that we're actually going on for a friend's birthday in June that I'm excited about. It's a cute little boat. It looks like so much fun for like a girls' weekend, bachelorette, and you can bring your own stuff onto board. I think we're going to go to Defusky for a little bit and back. They also have a surf camp, and it's not just for kids. It's mainly for kids, but again, I'm waiting for your sister to come, and we're going to do it. I'm a little nervous about being that deep in the water, sharks wise. I know, but I'm going to do it. I'm excited about it. So that's Native Sun Adventure is very cool. There's also the Hilton Head boating charters, which I don't know if you know this. You might not be going, but me and a bunch of friends are going on their new luxury boat, which they'll start advertising on the 15th. So look out for that. I'm excited. That should be a lot of fun. It's private boating charters. They have a couple different boats. There's also outside experiences, which I've done a couple things with them. I've done kayaking with them. They have dolphin tours. They have private boat. I did stand-up paddleboard yoga on it. So, and whenever you're out on the water, you basically see dolphins when it's a little bit warmer. When we went out on the boat a couple weeks ago, we saw a bunch of dolphins. So basically when you're out in the water, you see some. It's very cool. Love it. It's so fun. And then there's Island Head. They also do private boat stuff. They do a ferry to Defusky. They do parasailing, which is when you're up in the sky, you have the big, what's it called?
Parachute?
Yeah, the parachute. Duh. So. And then a new thing, eFoil of Hilton Head, which I'm going to do this summer. It looks like basically a hoverboard over the water. So again, waiting for your sister to come to go do that with me. It's something definitely very different to do. I haven't really seen that. I don't know if any other companies do that. So go check them out. And lastly, there's the Low Country Water Sports. They do the Creek Cats. So it's kind of like a 2-person little boat out on the water. I don't know if any other companies do that either. So that's something different. And they also have jet skis too. So
What about H2O?
H2O, they do H2O sports. They do kayaking. They do, I know the Defusky tour. They have private boat charters too. So, and those again, of course, there's sunset tours. There's that hibachi boat tour we did. So these are more like activities, get in the water kind of stuff. And like I said, obviously there's so many more companies, so much to do. Kayaking, we did a whole podcast on that too. So go back, and if you're interested in kayaking stuff, just go back and listen to that podcast. It has all the companies and kind of where they're at too.